Hi everyone, so today I'm here with a Valentine's Day tutorial. It has a very shimmery eyelid with some false lashes and some very pink lips. It's really flirty and kind of natural in a way and makes your eyes really pop and be open. So if you want to see how to get this look, then just keep on watching. So I started with the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, and I just rubbed this on my T-zone and where my biggest pores would be. I rubbed that in very well. And for my foundation, I mixed the Too Faced Born This Way and the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous so that I can get my perfect shade, and I just blended that on with a beauty blender. And if you notice that some of this footage is a little bit blurry, I have been trying out manual focusing and I need to practice some more with that, so later on it changes a little bit. For my concealer, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade Fair, and I'm going to use that underneath my eyes and also on my eyelids as an eyeshadow primer. And I'm just blending that in with my beauty blender to make sure I didn't get too much, because then the concealer creases very easily and looks very cakey. To set everything in place, I used the Rimmel Stay Matte powder, and I just applied that all over my face, but I always start with my eyes to make sure that the concealer is set so that it doesn't crease later on. And then I took this Tarte Rainforest After Dark palette, and I'm using all of the eyeshadows and stuff out of here today. So I'm taking that Park Avenue Princess bronzer and I'm going to bronze with that. I'm not doing a lot of contouring or anything, I'm just doing a slight contour and bronzing just so that I have a little bit of warmth in my face, but the focus for this look is mostly on the eyes and my lips. So I'm just doing the usual stuff that I normally do. For the blush, I'm taking the same one out of that same palette, and I'm just blending that onto my cheeks with a bigger fluffy brush. This helps the blush and anything you put on your face be a little bit more blended out. For the highlighter, I'm taking the Champagne highlighter from the same Tarte palette, and I'm just putting that on the high points of my cheeks, and I'll also put it on the tip of my nose, the bridge of my nose, and also my Cupid's bow. This just gives a nice glowy, healthy look, so I like to do that. For my eyebrows today, I'm taking the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the shade Taupe, and I'm just going to comb them out and fill them in like I normally do with that eyebrow pencil. So for the crease, I'm taking that kind of cool tone light brown as my transition shade, and I'm just using a big fluffy brush to apply that. And I start out with windshield wiper motions, and then I go in circular motions, and this helps blend out the eyeshadow shade just a little bit more because I want it nice and blended up towards my eyebrow. And then I'm taking the Too Faced glitter glue and I'm going to put that all over my eyelid since I'm going to be using a pigment today. So I just put that on one eye at a time just to make sure that it doesn't get a chance to dry before I use the pigment. So today I'm using the MAC pigment in Whisper in Pink. You can use anything that's similar to this shade because I'm not sure if this was a limited edition pigment or not. But anything that is a light, shimmery, glittery pink shade will work. And I just put that right on top, and then I did the same thing for my other eye as well. And then I took a big fluffy brush to wipe away the fallout. This works pretty good with this pigment. And then I put it in the inner corner to highlight, and I brought it in a little further. Then I just took that middle purple shade and I'm going to use that to help blend out the brown shade and the pink shade, so I'm just using that right in between there and blending that upwards into the transition shade. And I'm also going to blend a little bit of this on my lower lash line just so that there's something on my lower lash line. Then I'm taking the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Milk, and I'm going to put this into my lower waterline to help brighten it up a little bit. And this is a white, so if you don't want to use a white, you can use a different shade. And then I'm just curling my eyelashes. And I'm going to use this L'Oreal lacquer liner, and I'm going to draw a pretty, well, I guess a medium line at the top, not too thin and not too thick. And I'm going to draw a small wing at the end. And then I put this Ulta Legendary Lengths mascara on my lower and upper lashes. Then I took this duo eyelash glue and the Ardell Demi lashes, and I put these on. I didn't show it because it's not really easy to film. And if you don't want to use false lashes, you can just use your normal mascara. And then I took this Lorac Alter Ego lipstick, and it's in the shade Girl Next Door. And I just put that on my lips. It's a pretty pink shade, and it's also a matte shade, and for this makeup look I didn't want it to be matte, so I took this NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Creme Brulee, and I used that to make it a glossier lipstick. So that's it for this makeup tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully it gave you an idea of how you wanted to do your makeup for Valentine's Day. And I hope you have a great Valentine's Day with somebody you love, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!